Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of our podcast by Property Buyers Australia. We are diving into an exciting face-to-face seminar that's happening soon in Sydney. Let's get right into it with some key questions. Pratesh, I have been hearing a lot of buzz about property seminar that's happening in Sydney. Can you share a little bit more about it? What it's all about?
Hi everyone. As an investor, as a first home buyer, when you start your property portfolio or property investment journey, there are three key components that you need to take care of. One is the tech side of it, the second is the financing side of it, and third is the property search side of it, or which is the right property. This event will answer your questions and doubts about all these three pillars so that when you start building or if you're already in that journey of building your property portfolio, you are able to give a strong foundation to your planning. Julian, would you want to add something to it?
I think that's a good summation. Yeah, we often use the term of building your team and your team of professionals, and that's what we're aiming to do on the 17th of November, is bring the three key professionals into the room and answer all your questions, give you some case studies and real life insights in very simple terms on how you can start, prepare, research, and then take action.
So as far as I know, Pratesh, you belong from a mortgage broking firm. So what sort of topics or insights or anything, so what are you guys covering on this seminar?
I think the biggest question in everybody's mind is, what is my borrowing capacity? And now there are a lot of myths around this. As part of this seminar, we would want to cover what is it that the banks look at when they check your borrowing capacity. We would also try to demystify some of the conversations whereby people come up and say, my borrowing capacity is X. We would want to clarify that how that borrowing capacity looks like, and what are the factors that you need to take into consideration before you go in for any sort of a pre-approval. The second piece that we would want to cover is we hear some fancy words like positively geared property, negatively geared property. What does that mean? What does a positively geared property look like? What does a negatively geared property look like? And last but not the least, obviously, the million-dollar question: which way the interest rates are moving, and what kind of impact can it have on my portfolio or my potential purchases in next 6 to 9 months. So these are the key consideration, key items that we intend to cover as part of this seminar.
So Julian, I believe you are from a search party property. So tell us a little more about your company. What do you do and what are you going to bring on table on this seminar?
Sure, thanks, Govinda. Yeah, so our intention on the 17th of November is to come and give some education of real life examples of property investing. So we've been in the business now for over 6 years. We're buying hundreds of properties a year for our investment clients, and whether it's in personal names, SMSF, different sorts of structures, and that's where the team will be able to give us advice on how best to set yourself up for that. But in our session, we're going to talk you through the most important starting point, which is your strategy, how to build a strategy, and then how we will execute from there. So we build a strategy, build your buying brief, and then we execute and start the process of buying your property. I'll talk to you about due diligence, reporting, how we use data to identify the best in class property investments for our clients. And then we handhold our clients all the way through to the end, including on property management, depreciation schedules, any taxation advice, work with your broker to take you all the way through to unconditional and obviously completing the settlement of your property. We'll also talk about some real life case studies, so 3 or 4 case studies of how we've helped mum and dad investors grow wealth in property investing, how taking action at the right time and also having time in the market is the key to long-term success. And we'll also, at the end, just talk through a few deals that we've been doing recently, just to give people a real life example of, you don't need to buy $2 million properties to be an investor. We are helping the average mum and dads, a lot of the members in the PBA group, build and start their property portfolio and build for long-term wealth.
Julian, could you tell us where exactly this seminar is being held in Sydney?
Yeah, sure, Govinda. It's in a very central location in Parramatta. It's at the Holiday Inn at Parramatta, starting at 12 noon on the 17th, Sunday the 17th of November, Sunday week. So get there early, get settled, get yourself a good seat. We'll have lots of great food, lots of drinks, and a great opportunity to network with your fellow investors, and also all of our professionals who will be there on the ground to assist you with any of your questions.
Okay, thank you. So, like if someone wants to join for this seminar, how they can register it, or they just turn up, or is there any criteria to join?
There's a registration link given on the bottom of the screen. You can click on that link, register for the event, and we look forward to see you there.
Thank you, Pratesh. So that wraps up today's key questions about the Sydney seminar. Stay tuned for more details in the coming episode. Thank you, Pratesh. Thank you, Julian, for joining us. And I'll see you on 7th of November at Parramatta Holiday Inn. Thank you very much, and have a good day.